not on there yet. It's starting to creep onto there.
Well, you'd be surprised. I did some research this weekend, and
there you go.
a couple things here and there.
I Google search myself about every month, so I haven't done it this month yet. So it's time to find where I'm being pirated.
Slip through the crack. Not that I would watch a pirated video of you, but.
When I find that someone pirated video for me and they saw it on there, I charge them a little extra when they come and meet me.
Right.
There's a surcharge, the pirate surcharge.
Well,
I like that.
Well, it's just hands off the booty for just until we're after the show. But you now when I said that about porn performers, how they're hypersexual, would you say that you fit in that category?
Not even close.
Really?
Not even close. It's a job. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do.
Right.
But it really is a job for me. It's funny. I love what I do, and that's where I earn my living. And there are times during scenes or during shoots that I definitely get really turned on and so forth. I mean, Jasmine LaFleur, one of my favorite genetic girls I work with. There's no doubt every time I'm next to her and touching those titties that I'm.
Oh yeah, I gotta learn a new term now. Genetic girls. Is that?
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, some people don't like that term. I don't care. It's the one I use to differentiate between
I just gotta take the notes. That's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, don't use me as an authority.
No. Of course, you are the authority. You're the evolution.
The evolution.
You're the best of both worlds.
Last night I did a group nude photo shoot last night.
You say that so nonchalant. Hey, it's just a group nude photo shoot.
That is pretty normal in our world.
No, I understand, but I understand. Go ahead.
Well, you'll like who was there because there was a group. There was a transitioning TGirl named. There was a trans man. There was a lesbian, and there were 2 gay men, and that was the group that they were doing the photo shoot with. So it was actually for a queer campaign for sex positivity. So it was more a fine art kind of
nude photo shoot.
Yeah, than it was erotica.
Yeah, you got all the bases covered.
Exactly.
Well, LGBTQA. What does the A stand for? There's a little dispute on that.
I don't know. I have not become familiar with that one yet.
Asexual, agender.
That's
and
what I
you're
thought.
also forgetting the I for intergender.
No, we heard about the intergender, but the A, I heard that somebody said it was allies. I'm like, no, that's asexual.
No.
And how did they get in there?
The allies don't get to be part of it.
I didn't think so. That's like there's another controversy I found out today. I think J. Crew came out with a shirt for little boys that said, "I'm a feminist too." Big controversy.
Why?
Well, because 2 things. First off, can a man be a feminist? I still am not sure. B,
absolutely.
I've been called feminist. But I'm such a feminist. I don't think a man can be a feminist unless Kacy TGirl can be a feminist.
There's a controversy in our world about that too.
Yeah, I think, and also they're like, well, if we put it on little boys, they don't know what it's like for like 5-year-old boys. They don't know what they're wearing. They don't know what they're talking.
Well, it depends who the parent is.
Yeah, labeling your child as anything, I think, is kind of a little odd, but
Right.
I mean, feminism is a political opinion, so
Right.
anyone in this room, everyone in this room, I hope is a feminist.
Yeah.
I think so. That's the thing. There was an interview. I read Bust magazine, so I must be a feminist. But I brought that to work one day when I was like, "What are you, a man hater?" I'm like, "No, they got good articles." But
Man hater?
yeah,
What a coworker you have.
that's straight males, But they interviewed the guy from Sonic Youth, and he even said, I don't know if a man can be a feminist. I know I love feminists. So I think that's where I'm at. So but call me whatever you want. I don't care. But
I'm gonna call you a feminist for my own peace of mind.
please go right ahead. So you were doing a new photo shoot. We didn't.
Oh, and the trans man was talking about I want to do a T-shirt, which we were talking about T-shirts.
Yeah.
Was saying verse is the future, as in versatile.
Oh, that's another word. Verse is the future. Well, it is. Everything's race, gender. It's all blending together, and that's for the better.
We shall see.
You don't seem like you agree.
Oh no, I agree. I just don't know we'll get there that easily. It's like
Well, the future. I don't know how distant the future is. It's not gonna be next month, but it's coming. It's here. Anyway, this got too deep for them. Let me ask you. I don't know where I'm going.
We're all super serious.
How did you get into porn? Because Hannah wants to know. She wants to. She's curious.
The way I got into porn was I was escorting. I've been doing escorting for the past 7 or 8 years, and then there was this producer in Vegas who likes to snatch up newbies, and he likes to shoot with first-time girls for porn. T-girls mainly is his gig, and he said, "Hey, you want to come to Vegas and shoot some porn?"
His name's not Michael Johnson, is it?
No, his name is not Michael Johnson.
Look, there's a guy named Michael Johnson that he sleeps with all. It's a long story. As Venus, she'll tell you about, or as it's somebody else. Anyway.
And so that's when I went out to shoot with him, and it was the worst shoot I ever did because of me. I totally was inexperienced, didn't do a good job. I learned a lot. But
did he say that, or did you say that?
Oh, I said that. It's one of those things, when you don't do a good job, you know it,
right.
Generally. And a lot of it was from inexperience. It was okay.
Well, it's a first shoot. I mean.
Yeah, first shoot, and he edited around a lot of it. So, but that was my first porn shoot, and I actually had helped a friend of mine do independent production. A lot of she did lesbian genre fiction stuff, and so I always helped her. So I've always been into making movies, making videos, doing production. So it was kind of easy to transition and start to make my own stuff, and then I've been
no pun intended.
Very much so. And I've been lucky that recently I've actually been shot by some others. It's kind of nice when you do.
No pun intended either. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just getting go.
That's okay. So it's been nice to be able to actually be shot.
No, go ahead.
We'll give you 60 seconds to roast him before the end of the show.
You can roast me the rest of the show. I don't care.
But yeah. Being in productions produced by others has been very good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Backing up, when you were an escort, did you actually? Were there times where you actually just escorted somebody?
I don't think I've done a pure escort.
Like let's walk the red carpet, go home, kiss on the cheek, and then you're done.
No, I haven't done one of those ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got a couple things
They'd
going on.
be nice.
Yeah.
I do advertise that way, that I'm an escort date, but generally the happy ending is always wanted. Sought out. Everyone wants a happy ending, don't they, Mark?
I think I'm having one right now. But you got into this later in life.
Yeah.
You weren't a kid. You were in your 30s, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I was late 30s when I very first started escorting, and I didn't start doing porn until I was in my 40s.
Now, when did you transition?
My early 40s.
Oh really? Okay. So you were escorting before you transitioned?
Yeah, I was cross-dressing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was still in the guise of a girl, but it was before I kind of evolved from a cross-dresser to a transvestite to a transgendered individual.
Okay.
That was my process. I wasn't someone who was born and thinking I'm in the wrong body. That was not my thing. I kind of knew there was something different, and over time it just kind of was always there.
Well, I'm in the wrong body, but that's a whole different reason. But I really need to be in a skinny body. So you started cross-dressing when?
Oh, early on. When I was in my early teens.
Was it like your first, Halloween, you dressed like a cheerleader? And then
I never did that. I never did.
Because all the jocks did that.
Oh yeah, I call that that's amateur training night. It's Halloween. It's I know it's one of the nights of escorting I'll never get any business, because there's a lot of clients who don't actually want to be with me because who I am. They want to be like me, and so I find on that night it's when they can let their freak flag fly.
Right. And
so it's I always say to all my clients, go out and be safe. Go dress the way you want to go and have fun.
So that's happened where guys are like, I'm not sexually into you. I want to be like you, and then try to get your tips. And
oh yeah. I kind of put into 3 silos or 3 buckets. There are those who want to be with me because they're attracted to T-girls.
Right.
There are those who want to be with me because they want to do things with me that their significant others won't do with them. Mm-hmm. And then there are those who want to be like me. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah. And what was and then the other one, they want to be like me.
Be like me. And it's funny because sometimes I don't know that at first. I had a client for 3 years, and he always used to buy me nice stuff. And he was total dom, the man in the relationship. And then one day, we're together, and he says, "Would you dress me up like you?" And then it clicked. that the reason he would buy me nice dresses and perfume, it gave him a